Hey guys, it's MindGames and welcome back to what the fuck? Alright guys, today we're going to be looking at Phoenix. So Phoenix is probably the most basic champion in or agent in the Valorant. Um, and because of that, he is probably the easiest agent to pick up. So for today's video, we're not going to be covering one ability only. I'm gonna give you like kind of a tip or something like that for all of his abilities. So let's get started. Alright, first things first, we're going to be covering Phoenix's Molly. Probably the most complicated Molly in the game, even though it's really basic. The Mollys aren't complicated. Phoenix's Molly lasts for 6 seconds, as you guys know, and as you can see up here, it heals for 50 HP. It used to heal for something different. It used to heal for 48, and it had like a heal protect thing, but Valorant decided to buff Phoenix's wall duration, so they needed to change that. And as you can see here as well, with Phoenix's wall, it also heals you 50 HP, so it's consistent. Also, you can use them to heal together. It will double the speed at which you heal, but you used to be able to choose how much health you wanted. It used to be 48 and 72, and depending on the situation, you can heal for how much you want. But now you can only choose 50, and but at least you can choose which ability you want to sacrifice for the rest of the round. So your next ability is your wall. Now everybody knows that your wall can be curved, but not a lot of people know, or at least not a lot of people use, or none I have ever seen curve it one way and another way back. There aren't a lot of uses for this, but here is one use. So pretend you're on split and you're retaking B site and you're coming from CT. You can wall off the bomb if they planted it in the regular spot, and you can either defuse or you can pop out while they're trying to shoot you from another angle. So for your third ability is your flash. Now, most ways people use flash is they come up right next to the wall and just right click right here and it flashes. Now, although this can be used in most situations, like you're just trying to push or you're just trying to check, there are some times where people are, they get a really, really big warning because there's so much travel time. The flash takes 0.5 seconds to travel, and within that time, you can pretty much, your brain has to think, and as the flash goes off, you're already on the move, and this has definitely happened to you. You just tag them in the shoulder on Phoenix because the flash took too long. Now, what I recommend is you go to a little bit further. Now you kind of have to practice this. You go a little bit further from the wall, and you can also look not directly in front of you, but off to the side, and you can get a flash that is right there, or you can aim it a little bit higher if you want, so that people don't really have any time to react. They just see the flash, and you can pop out and pick them. You gotta go pretty quickly, but if they're not prepared, they're definitely gonna get hit in the head. I have a couple of clips that you can see over here.
I normally top frag with Raze.
Oh, you ain't coming back.
Now, like my other videos, this trick right here is not gonna work every single time. It still makes a noise, so if they're paying attention, they're definitely gonna hear it and they might run away because they're scared. Um, but for a lot of rounds in a game, you're on defense, you're probably gonna be holding an angle for 20 to 40 seconds where you're just looking in one place, and As defense, you're definitely gonna get fatigued. You're gonna want to look away. You're gonna lose your focus, and if you wait a really long time to push a site, you can definitely catch someone off guard, and you can definitely get an easy pick with this trick. It's not once like again I said it's not gonna work every single time. If you do it every single uh, if you do it every single round, they're definitely gonna catch on to it. Also, there are some people in the game like me who are not really confident in their shooting, and what I do is I just take out my gun, I hold like a really tight angle. As soon as I see anything happen, I shoot one bullet with my Vandal and run away. Hopefully I get a head dink or something like that, but I just like run away, let my team like gather around before. I don't want to get picked off pretty much, and some people will do that. But if you know a person likes to troll and they're standing like in the middle, definitely you can catch them while they're running away, because as the flash goes off, their brain has to think, and there's like a half-second window where you can catch them off guard. Now with the last ability, Phoenix's ult, it's pretty basic. Everybody really knows what to do. The advice I have to give you is not really anything special, but obviously when you want to ult as Phoenix, I generally like to go to Cubby. You have to check every single corner. Even if it means you dying, you have to check the corner. Because if you don't, you're just going to be baiting your team. And also, you try to go as far away back as you can. And before it runs out, you know, just throw a molly. Throw a molly, make sure your team can take sight and not have to worry about too much. You know, you can throw your abilities as you're coming out of it. You can use your molly. You can use like a wall maybe, right? Help your team out, like get out a little bit more. I'll show you a clip where I did it pretty well. So as you can see in this clip, I run to the back of the site. I go through garage and I throw a molly at double doors, and right here I could have used a wall, but I didn't think of it in time. If I walled that off, it definitely would have been easier for my team to take the site a little bit better, but we ended up winning the round anyways. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you learned something new. And like I said before, Phoenix is really basic, but it really shows you that anybody can get better at any agent they play. I know he doesn't have too much potential, but I have to say even the pros don't use every agent to its maximum potential. There's always something to improve on. So I hopefully with this tip you can get a lot better. And if you're a casual player like me, you can use this to cheese people. Yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Thanks, and peace out.